Patrick Beverly.
Man, how fun was it to call his games here in Houston?
Well, I did the original Patrick Beverly, you know, and these are things that he will pick up that will be invaluable to him. Great pass inside, and the basket is good by Khyri Thomas.
Knocks down the three, 30-21.
And how valuable will his play be all around once we hit the playoffs?
Because they're so tough. If you can survive Kelvin's camp, you've survived. There's a nice basket again.
In my mind, I've got three guys in my mind.
Right.
Terrence Mann, Luke Kennard, and DeMarcus Cousins. As Farrell comes away with the steal stripped on the way up, it'll stay with the Clippers.
Yep, he was a really good guy. You couldn't say that about him early in his career, but he really grew up and learned how to be a player. And good defense by the Rockets. They threw it away, but they were able to hustle back. PR work for the Chicago Bulls and then for many years for the NBA. I told Brian, I said, we got a kid, Tim. Spent his first couple of years with the Houston Rockets. His daddy was an Air Force man, and Patrick grew up in the Air Force. What a gentleman. Was the first coach that I worked with in the 80s. And then McLemore, who was a great player in his own right. Then Mike Newland, and then Calvin, of course.
Yeah, we've had some great times on the road together, buddy. I'll tell you what.
Oh, it was fun. You remember that time that the plane, we couldn't get the landing? The years that we spent with Brian McIntyre, and Tracy's been one of the best ones. And just really been fun. Rockets on a 14-6 run now. So it indicates to me that if you give him a few more really good players to coach, of course, I've always said that the players are the guy that make the coach eventually.
Yeah.
There's Lamb with a basket. He's able to keep control of the ball. Khyri gets it up and in.
Great read by Khyri there as the defender went under the screen.
Boy, he has become a three-point shooter to stay in this league. You know, it's funny to see guys morph into something so they can stay in the league a couple extra years. And Patterson's become a really good three-point shooter from the outside. In the corner to Scrub, and he misses. Rockets now working on their largest lead of the game. Has taken it inside. Beautiful pass, and they blew the layup. In the corner to Scrub, and he misses. Rockets now working on their largest lead of the game. Has taken it inside. Beautiful pass, and they blew the layup. In the corner to Scrub, and he misses. Rockets now working on their largest lead of the game. Has taken it inside. Beautiful pass, and they blew the layup. In the corner to Scrub, and he misses. Rockets now working on their largest lead of the game. Has taken it inside. Beautiful pass, and they blew the layup. Has taken it inside. Beautiful pass, and they blew the layup. But Khyri gets it back, and then he throws it away. And here we come, a foul by Houston. Kennard gets picked up by Tate on the outside. Rockets up by 8 points now. And they go inside to Patterson, and what a great move. He was back in that Foley era, too, and there were only 4 people in the front office. Can you believe that? Oh, great pass inside.
Did you mention something about defense earlier? Did you? I mean,
It was a rumor.
oh, it was a rumor. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Cousins inside, sandwiched in between a couple of white jerseys, lays it in.
He was one of my favorite players. Vernon was the only guy, you know, the old saying about 100%. He gave twice as much as that. Songwriters and singers in Fort Worth, Texas, who became a real good friend. What a backdoor play. And that's a Silas call if I ever saw one. He was a character. They had a rule, you know, he had the golf rules. Now, you can imagine Willie Nelson with rules, right?